A very warm welcome to Shri presents the Economic Times INFRA-Focus, the second annual summit brought to you by ET Edge. ET Edge, of course, is an initiative of the Economic Times founded to empower multiple sectors, industries and segments through dispersion of critical knowledge by summits and conferences such as these to discuss and to bring about solutions to problems and how we can grow together. With, of course, expert minds such as yourselves right here, we have a lot to learn, a lot to discuss. Of course, each one of us today acknowledge that India is one of the largest market-led economy with growing opportunities fourfolding as we speak. And with programs like Make in India, which was launched just yesterday by the Honorable Prime Minister, we had the world watching us. With the MOM project by Team ISRO really winning, we had congratulations pouring from the entire world. But all this has been possible due to dedication of our country. And we can only make sure that that is what is going to happen with infrastructure as well. As I welcome each and every one of you on this occasion, to provide personal welcome to all of you and to open the conference, may I request Mr. Deepak Lamba, President, TCL-BCCL, to please join us on the dais. Sir?
Honorable Minister of Urban Development, Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, and Honorable Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Shri Raman Singh ji, and distinguished guests. A very good morning to all of you, and a very warm welcome to the second edition of the Economic Times INFRA-Focus Summit. It's indeed a pleasure for me to be in the midst of senior dignitaries from the world of infrastructure who've been instrumental in shaping the development of this country and bringing it to where it stands today. The journey of the INFRA-Focus Summit from last year, when we started our inaugural edition, where we discussed moving beyond policies to actual implementation, to this year discussing current issues, has, for me personally, been provoking, inspirational and gratifying. And I would like to thank all those who've been a part of this for making this event happen. We all know that infrastructure is the backbone on which the growth of any country rests. And any government with an agenda for economic upliftment will focus on the advancement of this sector. The new government in India is quite aligned with this thought, and bridging the gap between the infrastructure demand and supply is positioned as a key priority in the coming years. On the radar is the immediate development of infrastructure extending from railways, gas, grids, integration of rivers to optical fiber networks. Urbanization is viewed today, thankfully, as an opportunity rather than as a challenge, giving way to the ideation of almost 500 new cities in the next 2 decades, and parallelly a $17 billion government program to build a national optical fiber network to connect India's grassroots villages will be apt to redefine the image of this country. In fact, this magnificent vision of the government, coupled with the humongous need for quality infrastructure in this country, makes India a very, very lucrative destination for investors. We are all very well aware of the fact that Japan and China are very enthusiastic about their role in developing India's infrastructure. And China is looking to invest almost $38 billion in India's railway infrastructure projects alone. Also, given that a massive reform is slated in terms of the public-private partnership model, multiple countries have been monitoring the Indian infrastructure space quite closely. We are optimistic that this interest will only grow as we plan the way forward for infrastructure development in this country. However, this optimism needs to be taken in with a note of caution. Despite the continual investor interest and the prevalent enthusiasm to upgrade infrastructure, it's still a long way before we achieve the goal of cohesive infrastructure planning and development across our urban and rural areas. Understandably, before we lay down a path and initiate actions, it's crucial to understand the challenges that are present in the current society, which are hindering both development at a rapid pace and the entry of investors into this market. These challenges are fairly well known. They include red tapeism in approval processes, lack of innovative partnership models, fiscal reforms to encourage investments, well-planned processes for resource management, and finally a focused and scientific approach to implementation of ideas. From our perspective, the Economic Times has always tried to do its own bit to further the cause of nation building, and we've always tried to contribute to the India growth story, and we understand the importance that developing well-planned and integrated infrastructure, the role that it will play in the revival of our economy. We also understand and recognize that this purpose can only be achieved with vision and direction which is shared by the senior industry folks. And it's exactly for this reason that we try and come up with platforms such as these, where we can get the entire ecosystem of the industry, which is the business and the entire business ecosystem, the bureaucracy and the government, to come together on one common platform so you can share ideas, discuss challenges and paths for progress, and perhaps take this to the next level. With this in mind, we are pleased to organize the second annual Infrastructure Focus Summit, themed around integrated infra, equal growth across geographies, discussing on the key issues like economic impact of smart cities, innovative private-public partnership models, planning connectivity and integrated and intelligent management of utilities. Before I formally open this day for a series of insightful discussions, I would like to introduce ET Edge. This is an Economic Times initiative under which this conference is being held. This platform is founded with a vision to further and promote the growth of business houses across multiple industries and sectors by providing timely, critical information, B2B information, through strategic conferences and summits. I sincerely hope you have an insightful and wonderful day today. Thank you.